What's up guys, King Panda here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to build an iron farm. Okay, so what you're going to need to start off with is 9 stacks of any type of building block, a stack and 8 of any type of stairs, 20 buttons, a couple of water buckets, a lava bucket, either 4 stacks of glass or 4 stacks of building blocks, your choice, some villagers, some zombies. You are going to need 24 beds, 36 slabs, 37 hoppers, 2 chests, and 2 stacks of oak signs and 4 more oak signs. Okay, to get started, you will need to get all of your stuff. Okay, to get started, you need to go 5 blocks in the air. Actually 6 blocks, and then you're going to need to go make a 22 by 22 square. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thirteen, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, now that we have this square, now we have to fill it all in. Okay, now that we have this fully done, all we need to do is make a 2 by 2 square in each of these 4 corners. And once you have that done, what you need to do next is put slabs on the 3 on the outside, only 1 block high, on every single one of these. And once you have all of that completed, what you will need to do is get your stairs and go all the way across here. And make sure they're all facing the same direction, unlike that one. And do this across all of the edges. And once you have that completed, what we will need to do is figure out where the hole is. So put water on each one of these and on every single stair. Make sure not to miss any, or else this will not work. And you just click on every single stair in every single corner. I am almost done here. And as you can see, once you have that done, there is a square where none of the water reaches. And what you will need to do is break out that little area. Just break out all of that. And then the spaces right underneath the water, where the water just stops, you need to place buttons all across each and every side, because for some reason mobs think these are blocks and they step on them and fall. And then what you will need to do is get your glass or any building block that you chose for and cover all of these spaces up. You don't have to do the corners, but you can if you want. And then you just bring it all the way down to the ground level. And then once you have that completely finished, okay, so once you have all of these glass blocks completely done, which may take a while and uses up a lot of sand, you don't have to stain it, but in my opinion, I like the glass better when it's stained, because it just looks better. Okay. And you will need to leave block open there, and I'll just leave that one open just so I can get out when I need to. And then after you have all of this glass done, you get out your hoppers and you break all of these, and you break one here and one here. And what you will need to do is you get out your two chests and place your chest right here, and crouch, place your hopper down, and then once you have all of this dirt out of the way, or whatever material is right under, you just connect all of the hoppers into the chest and then place slabs on top of the hoppers. You have to make sure all of the hoppers are facing into the chest. Each another hopper doesn't have to be facing into the same hopper every time. You can make them face into any hopper you want, as long as they're facing into a hopper, not dirt, like that. Okay, and once you have all of these hoppers completely down, like that, what you need to do is continue to crouch and place slabs on top of each one of these hoppers. Just one. So all the items can still go through, but your mobs, well, the iron golems, will not go through the hoppers and break something. Okay, once you have this completely finished, what you will need to do is get out all of your signs. You should be done with your hoppers and your slabs. So get out all of your signs and go right here and go 3 blocks high, so right here, and place all of your signs. I'll need to put that glass block back right there so I can get all of them. Okay, and then place signs in front of all the signs all the way down, so the lava doesn't seep through and break anything. And since this is 3 blocks tall, the iron golems will get hit by the lava, but if you happen to fall in here, you will not get hit by the lava. And you just have to put the signs all the way through, which may take a while. Okay, now that you have that done, you can go ahead and put lava in each corner and just make sure all of the spaces are done, and if not, just fill in all of the sides. And that should be all. Okay, and as you can see, I do not get hit by the lava. Okay, now what you need to do is you can get rid of the lava and the water. So what you will need here is your blocks, your villagers, some beds, and you can use glass if you want. I personally do because I want to see them, and get zombies. Okay, so what you do is you go 1, 2, 3, 4. You go in, you put a block on top of there. Don't worry, the iron golems will actually, you have to go 4 in as well here. So right there, and go down and put a block right there. I personally put some glass blocks around here just so I can see the villagers and the villagers can see the zombies. Okay, now that we have that done, we can go ahead and create a little sanctuary for the zombies to go in right here. It just has to be a couple long and wide. Does not have to be huge. But make sure it completely surrounds all of the zombies. Well, I mean, make sure it completely surrounds the little villager cage right here. You don't have to go all the way up, but I just do that just to make it look a little nicer. You only really have to go 2 blocks high, like that. And once you have the blocks here to keep the zombies from going anywhere, you can just spawn the zombies. Let me change the mode real quick. Okay, what you have to do is spawn all the zombies, or just bring them in. You don't have to have a lot, but I'm just gonna put them in here, just so the iron golems can spawn faster. And since they're under the shelter, they will not start burning in the day. you have to make sure is that the villagers can see the zombies, so like you can remove that block right there. And then what you have to do is block this little area off so no water gets in. Break this open. Oh, what's happening? I guess just cover this up. I don't know why they're burning. They normally don't burn like that. I don't know. In my world, I made this one and they weren't burning. Let me fix this real quick. Okay, so now that we have the zombies all in a dark place, and other mobs should spawn in here also, which will help. Okay, since we lost a lot, we can just spawn some more in. Okay, and just close them off there, let these guys die off. Okay, and what you need to do in here is just spawn about like 5 or 6. And then cover them back up with a slab or just any block, really. And then break these blocks around so the iron golem won't get stopped. Okay, don't mind them. And what you all need to do exactly right here. Let's just break this real quick. You don't have to have anything around the villagers. And what you will need to do is just go right here and go 12 long. So 1, 2. And make it 2 wide, 12 long and 2 wide. And then what you'll need to do is place a bed each place, and as you can see there's like little particles, and that means a villager has claimed that bed. And you just place them all across here. It doesn't really matter which way they're facing. And then what you need to do is go on this side, go exactly right here, and as you can see the start of this is 1, 2, 3. It's 4 blocks in from the outside, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's 5 blocks in from this side. So what you need to go to 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then go 1 down. So that is the beginning of it. You need to go 2 wide and 12 long. On each side. And then what you need to go do is place all of the beds here. And once you have all of the beds here, You just get rid of all your stuff, which you should have already done because you used them all, but I'm in creative, so. Okay. And now you have a working iron farm. And it's also a string farm because the villagers produce cats, and the cats, well, when they die, they make some string. And then you just cover that up, and you can get a slab so you can still open the chest. So just put that there. Put the slab and the slab. And then you have a working string and iron farm. And it also makes a lot of poppies. Sometimes you don't get string, but yeah. Okay, and to prove that this is a working farm, I will go in survival mode in a second and go AFK for a couple minutes. And I will come back and show you that it is a working farm. Let me just get rid of all this excess stuff. Okay, now you have a working farm, and I will go into survival real quick. Hold up, let me go back. I will create a little AFK area. Okay, and I will go into survival. Let me just make it hardcore. And I will see you in about 30 minutes. And we can see how much iron it makes. Okay, welcome back. It's been 30 minutes or so, and now I'm going to go back in creative and see how it's been doing. So let's get out of this little hole. Oh, and look, as you can see, there's an iron golem. Sometimes this happens where you just have to go up and push him a little. And as you can see, he goes down. He falls. And then he goes all the way down in there, and he's still dying from that. Then it may take a second or two for him to fully die. And we got some poppies and more iron. And as you can see, in like 30 minutes or so, you can get a pretty good amount of iron. Okay, if you have learned anything new, anything at all, and if this works, leave a like and please subscribe. But if this does not work, and there's anything wrong with it, you can even leave a dislike.